There is a rainbow, and it's literally raining right now while the sun's up. Because we live in Tucson, Arizona. So I had this other fear thing happen, and it was truly terrifying. I turned my AC on, and it did not turn on. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot be in Tucson without air conditioning. There's no way. I will have a fit, and I don't have extra funds to go fix no air conditioner system. And when I would turn on the air, it sounded weird, and I was like, it's got to be the motor or whatever harnesses the power to make my AC work. And then I realized my freaking vents were closed. I don't know why. I don't know why I had them all closed, but I did. And then the sweet gift of cool air helped me from not burning to death. So thank God for AC. And I really don't think that we give enough credit to the person who developed AC, especially in the vehicles, because I do remember being younger and having the windows rolled down, and that's just kind of how you traveled. And I think AC back in the day was a little bit like a new idea. How horrific is that? It's horrible. I can't even imagine. Of course, I can't imagine being a pioneer woman in those dusty trails with nature all around. Even though I love nature and I'd still want to be on alone, it's different environment where it's dusty and direct sun and it's hot and you're wearing those really pioneer dresses that are just like, you know, you don't want to show too much skin. God forbid you show your elbows. So I would be a horrible, horrible pioneer woman, which is probably why God made me to be in this century, in these years, because I would not survive it. People would die around me. I'd probably be killed for being a witch because I'd be like the first one to create AC. Then they would think that was magical powers or something. But thank God my AC is fixed, or never broken, but it was just me being dumb. So anyways, that was my weird second scare of this year, hopefully the last. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Drink your water because it is a nice humidity day, especially here in Tucson. All right, bye. I need to dye my hair. My hair has been purple for 10 plus years. But what happens is when I re-dye it, it goes back to a very dark purple, and so that dark purple makes people not really notice the purple in it. And so people will say like, oh, you dyed your hair. Because right now it's a really gross brownish purpley light lavender kind of look, and so it's really gross, and I need to fix that. So I'm gonna do that today, I think. And I think I'm just going to work on the house because the kitchen needs help. I wanted to pick up Charlie today and spend time with him because I haven't had him in like a week. But there's just no way, honestly. I need to vacuum. I need to get things organized, put away. After that dang craft show, I just feel like it takes such a long time to catch up on putting everything back. But because I do sell on Marketplace on Facebook, then I also went ahead and rechecked everything, because that in itself is a pain in the ass. I mean, it's really like, you know, people everywhere is looking for a good deal, and more power to them, because so am I. But it's really frustrating when people don't show up for your item, or you know, like they'll say like, oh, I'm interested, and then you hear nothing else. I even had a couple people where I've gone to pick up something from them that I wanted to purchase, and then they'll say, oh, we already sold it. Like, that's so rude. And then there's other times where somebody will say, okay, this is all the stuff, these 6 items I want for my granddaughter. Can I pick them up Saturday, which is the day after getting paid? And I'm like, sure, you know, because I'm really in no hurry and it's fine. And I understand life because I'm on dialysis. I can't be like a jerk about it. And there's plenty of times where I'm like, I do not feel good, or people want to meet at noon, and I'm like, you're crazy. I'm not meeting at noon. So anyways, and then they never pick up the stuff, or they, you know, and there's been a couple times where it's a bigger order like that, where I'm like, well, I'll just drop it off to you, and then there's some excuse, and I'm just like, forget it. So anyways, I finally got that all situated and taken care of. Plus on Marketplace, once you post something and then somebody buys it, you need to really go in there and take it off. And then there's other times where it's like it'll keep it active for maybe a week, and then it wants you to relist it, and you can relist it a couple of times and then delete and relist it, but it's like that cycle that just doesn't end. So I don't know, it's a blessing and a curse, maybe that's the point. But I finally got all of my stuff situated. On the next craft show, I'm going to go ahead and take the items to it again, but I'm going to clearance everything out to like maybe $1 or $2, because I'm just tired of having a bunch of stuff that just is sitting there, because it doesn't make me anything if it's just sitting there. And it's stuff that's really nice, but it's not my style. It's not something I would wear. It's probably something my mom would wear, maybe, or, which isn't an insult in any way. It's just that she's more like professional teacher, and I hope to look like rock star, or rebellion, maybe that's more it. So there's definitely things there that are just not my style, and I think that kind of clashes to the boutique that I'm trying to create at these shows and venues. But it's really hard not to buy stuff, because it's like you want to buy stuff that are really cool and unique to resell or to create something with. But then it's like, okay, so if I sold $50 worth of stuff, I need to actually continue to just resell my stuff and get rid of stuff than to continually purchase, because then it's like that never-ending cycle of never getting ahead, and I need that money for something cool. So that's my life. But thank God I got that put away and everything put back on the little shelf I have it on, folded up nicely. I did sell a sweater yesterday, so that was really cool, that she came and got that. And I think I'm selling another thing today. And then there's another gal who's a nurse, and I told her, like, take your time, girl, like, go home, measure your stuff, and we'll see if, you know, what I have works for you. Like, I don't have a problem waiting. Just follow through, and if you don't want it, let me know. That's fine. I don't care. Please, you know, and if I'm buying something from somebody else, it's like, if I have to wait because I don't feel good, then you know what? Somebody else wants to sell it to somebody else. That's fine. There's very few times that I ever get upset about anything like that. Wow. I don't know if you can see this lady on the side on the left. She's running. Good for her. Good for you, Missy. Proud of you. That's amazing. I would die. Although I do want to get going again on working out like that, because I just need to. I need to get my heart pumping and going, and I feel like I'm at a really good place where my body is responding to fasting and intermediate fasting and the way I'm feeding it. And so I need to reward it with good quality food, but also with some good quality exercise as well. So, all right, I'm home.
And then a 2-2 rotation. Are you starting to feel the fight and the burn? That's what happens when you do it with good range. Come down, hover.
All right, I'm home. I will talk to you guys later. Drink your water. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.